All right, what's up, y'all? We are live right now, and game hasn't started yet. We're still watching this Duke game. Duke is absolutely destroying Louisville. I had alternate spread minus 9.5, 27 points right now. So 2 minutes left. I'd say it's in the bag at this point. But what's up, y'all? I'm super hyped for this game. Hopefully, let me just check on my end that you can just hear me and not I don't think you can hear my audio as well. Let me check real quick. I'm going to mute my mic for a second. Okay, we should be good to go on that. I'm actually going to pull up the volume on, make sure you don't hear it, but I got a couple NBA games. I got a couple bets on. The Bulls are not looking good. They're down 17 to the Lakers, the big Bulls money line, plus 110, I think. Bulls were on a hot streak, but the Lakers are just so inconsistent on play. I just can't trust the Lakers to win. They just play no defense. So that one's not looking good. My other one, NBA one's not looking good either. I had Rockets minus 11.5 alternate spread. I'm just experimenting with these alternate spreads because I don't know what the exact math is, but at least a lot of the exchanges or books I use, it's like a major price disparity. It'll be like the current line, for example, the Rockets is minus 10.5. They had Rockets minus 10.5 and minus 108. Okay, fair. Like market price. And then minus 11.5, they have like plus 114. And I feel like it's a huge price mismatch. In my personal opinion, like, is 1 point really worth an extra like 14 points in big? And like, I'm not, honestly, I don't think so. I'd love to do the math on that. And if I'm wrong, well, let me know. But that's not looking too great at the moment. Granted, it's not even a halftime yet. Rockets are currently down 46-43. So those two aren't looking good. This Duke one going to cash. They're up 28. And then I did BYU money line. So I was talking to Spencer earlier, and we're talking about Arizona is like minus 1.5. It's going to be tough in Provo. And he said maybe just like bet it that way. If if Arizona ends up winning, it'd be a heartbreaker for me as a BYU fan, BYU alum. But you make some money along the way. I honestly do think BYU is going to win. It's in Provo. I always play better in Provo. This is, I think, I want to say Arizona's first true road test against a top 15 team, I want to say. Let me look at their schedule real quick. Because even when they played, I guess other than UConn, right? But that was at the very beginning of the season. Let's see who else. Yeah, this is their first like true big road game. I mean, they played against TCU. I wouldn't say it's like the biggest. The TCU is a really good team, honestly. They just have had a brutal schedule playing all these top Big 12 teams. But yeah, this is kind of Arizona's first true road test ever since UConn, and even then, UConn won by 2 against BYU with a de facto home game in the Garden in Boston. So I think BYU has the better team. Honestly, they have the better coach, but Arizona has a ton of depth, I will say, and it's going to be a close game. I'll tell you that. I'm not expecting a BYU blowout by any means. I would love that, but I think it's going to be really close. But I think in Provo, it's literally one of the hardest places to play in the country. Give me the Cougs money. All right, let's put on some of these NBA games in the background for me. Yeah, and now just like watching the tail end of this Duke game, which I knew Duke was going to. Duke is such a good team. The fact that Texas Tech beat them, like I props to Texas Tech. I mean, they beat BYU. Granted, it was in Lubbock. BYU kind of had the game, then they just kind of let it go. Tech hit a lot of late threes in literally the last 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So, all right, Duke won by dang. They dominated 31. Can I do multi-view? There we go. I think BYU is getting it. So I think they're doing pregame right now. But yes, I mean, I had a UFC weekend. I think yesterday was okay. I mean, we'll go over football stuff tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever me and Spencer both stream. But yeah, I'm not the most happy, that the Pats won. Uh, it's just tough to win when you have your backup quarterback, like in literally a blizzard. That 4th and 1 they went for Sean Payton and the Broncos. That kind of decided the game. That they were behind the rest of the game. Of course, when it turned into a blizzard, no one's scoring. So, well, you got to give credit to Sam Darnold and the Seahawks, man. They beat the Rams, who I was rooting for, my guy Puka and Stafford. But they're the team to beat the Seahawks. I think the spread, is 44.5. I want to say. I think that's fair spread. I mean, that's actually pretty big. I think this is going to be a close game for sure. Single score. It's the Super Bowl, But I also wouldn't be surprised if Seahawks, especially in the first half, they just kind of like lay it on the Pats. Seahawks are good. Big Monday. Big big big. I might have to pull out some snacks for this one. I might get a little hungry. I already have my protein shake right here. Already ate my meal for the day. I usually eat one meal, big lunch. I had a late lunch. I spilled all my protein. I have a couple friends at the game right now. Very jealous. I don't want to know how much the tickets cost for that one. I got tickets for the Baylor game in Waco, and I actually got a pretty good deal. And that Foster Field is pretty small. I've never been there, so I'm excited to go. One of the smaller arenas, which is I think fun for a college basketball environment. So not too bad. I got my ticket for like 75 bucks. So we'll see what the view is. I think in there, since it's a pretty small venue, I don't think there's going to be really a bad seat. So I'm excited. All I know is, dude, this BYU Arizona game is going to be a high scoring game. Both these teams like to run and gun. Bang, 43 points last game. I just picked up a card of him for his 43-point game, BYU freshman record. So Yeah, they're about to tip. Oh, Arizona won the tip, but Richie got the ball. I'm not gonna do a play-by-play like analysis, so don't. Ooh, almost had a kid on that one. So, but I'm not gonna do a play-by-play analysis. Like, it's not the purpose of the watch along. Just discuss stuff. Uh, for any of you viewing this live, maybe one or two of you, if that. Let me know if you have any questions or whatever stuff to discuss. Nice, Rob with the first points of the game. Traditional little right hand floater in the paint. I haven't watched honestly a ton of this Arizona team because, of course, we just leave a wide open Jaden Bradley, in the corner. But I haven't seen much of this team except for at the very beginning of the year. I watched a couple games with the kind of the beginning of the season tournaments. They have been blowing most teams out, kind of similar to Michigan, but we'll see if BYU is the first team to kind of like lay it on them a little bit. We'll say Arizona is super deep, like full five as well as the bench. They're a really deep team. That's true. Arizona's a big team. You have Koa Pete at the 4, and then Krivas at the 5. Like that's big front court. That's a big front line right there. AJ with the 3, 1 for 1 so far. AJ's so good. He's so good. I still don't understand why people have Darren Peterson or Cam Boozer over him on the draft big board. It boggles my mind. And I've watched a lot of both of those guys. Darren Peterson is a good player. We'll say that. I guess it just depends if you prefer a guard or a wing. I think AJ could play the 2, the 3, or the 4, honestly, in the NBA. Okay. Chicago's not looking as bad as before. They're down 13 and a half. Rockets still down 3 at half. Chicago, I only need them to win, but I need Rockets to win by margin. So wow, you Cougars. Man, this kid at the Rockets halftime, he's like a sniper. These threes. Dude, if Richie's on from 3, like it's so hard to stop this big 3 because AJ's almost always going to get his. Rob's almost always going to get his based off of his style of play because he can get in the lane pretty much whenever he wants. It's just if Richie hits his threes, 3 seconds travel. If Richie hits his threes, this team is super hard to beat. Super hard. Currently 10-7. And of course, Keita turns up the ball. Can't do that against the number one team in the nation. Yeah. And honestly, AJ hasn't been great with turnovers either. So he needs to clean that up, definitely. Yeah, turnovers, man. Another turnover travel by Moop. I like Moop. He's a good energy player. And he's a redshirt freshman. Like you got to remember that. Like hopefully we can keep him for at least another year or so. He's a good energy guy. Played a lot of the season before Vito Ahmed, the G League guy, came in. You just can't keep leaving him open in the corner. Anyway, Arizona's up one. It's 11-10. BYU with the two or three turnovers, not great, but pretty good shooting so far. But you just got to limit those turnovers. You can't have turnovers like that. And what snack should I have tonight? I don't know. Some popcorn, got some protein chips. I'm not sure. Usually after I finish my protein shake, I'm not like that hungry. Maybe I'll do like a quesadilla or like a toast with some piece of toast with some cheese on it. It's always, hits the spot enough. I do eventually get an iPad. I think an iPad would be super helpful because instead of like watching stuff on my phone, I like scroll and like do Twitter and stuff like that, and then I could just have like an iPad, but or iPad, because if I want to watch a game or notes or something, I have that. Then I have my phone free. I think, dude, there's too much stuff I want to buy electronic wise. Make my life easier. Only a PC going. Commercials, man. Come on. Oh, I think in the background we saw LJ Martin at the game. It's kind of hard to, you know, realize that these kids, these players, are still kids. They had like three day and one mid range game. PDS. Not fouling. That is the one concern. BYU fouling turnovers. Sorry, I don't remember him. All right, AJ ISO. Another foul. That's his game, man. Gets to the spot. It's hard to stop him without fouling. Honestly, I think they need to get rid of the one and done rule. Like, they just let players go from straight from high school again. Straight line drive, man. It's gonna be a high scoring game. I'll tell you that. Yeah. All right. Okay, ISO again. Getting knocked down. Turn around, Billy. Yeah, dude, Arizona's big. Pete is big. And Crew Boss. Richie, nice little float game. Dude, Richie gonna get drafted. Second round. Second round. He's gonna get drafted. The big question is Rob Wright gonna declare for the draft? This draft is loaded. I just threw the ball away again, off the inbound pass. Good help. Good help, Bosco. Bosco, bang. I like to call him Nate because he looks like Spencer, my friend Nate, man. It's just that it's the haircut, honestly. And Nate's literally at this game right now in Provo. Air ball. Right? You don't. I mean, why are you shooting a three, bro? Like, come on. Doesn't have numbers. Just like passes it to the wing and ends up chucking up the three, dude. Run some offense. All right. Me at under 12 timeout. But so far, not bad. All right, let's look at the NBA. Honestly, I haven't been watching NBA. Yeah, it looks like my Rockets pick is cooked. They are currently down 7, 63-56. Grizzlies. Chicago, hanging around. That's all I need them to do is hang around there at home. 78-70 right now. Lakers on top of the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, but even if I got one-on-one, you know, that's why like these alt spreads are a little bit interesting because obviously these are like since they're a little bit alt spreads. Oh, Chicago's straight up money line, but um, these alt spreads give you like plus 110, plus 114, 115, depends on what line you can get. Like even plus like 106, 105. So even if you go one-on-one, you're still making money. The guy's Buzelis, man. He's a great pickup for the Bulls. Bulls just play no defense, honestly. Kobe White, dude. If they somehow could have pulled off a trade send AD to Chicago, somehow get Kobe White in. I would have taken that in a heart. Kobe White. He's pretty good, dude. He is good. Yeah, dude. Chicago's back in the game, down 3. Oof. All right, we're back out of the team timeout. Currently 11:45 left. BYU up 2, 20-18. Kevin Mays, best coach of the Big 12. Good board, good defense. I feel like BYU just has a lot of active players like Bostovich. Just do the dirty work. Hit a timely three when you need it. Like him, AJ. Got a rebound. This one thing. All right, not let it go. Run. Little chicken wing Rob Ray. Gotta jump stop it. Travel. Yeah, nice save, Cabo. What Caden needs to do. He's not a super big impact player, except for when he does those hustle plays. Halfway through the first half. Hit that. Short. Terrible. Not a great offense position. Richie's not a great one-on-one player. He's good at attacking gaps and spaces, but as far as just straight up, just like one-on-one ISO, not great. It's not his game. Oh yeah. Good pass. Hit that, Rob. Open three. Like to see those go in. Just can't let him get the rebound, drive straight to the basket. No one stopped. Nice. Nice. Good stops by BYU. Just got to convert. Get back. Got to get back. No one getting back. No one get back in transition. Terrible transition defense. Buffering. Buffering. Good step through AJ. Nice. Good defensive possession. All right. Playing pretty well. Limit the turnovers and transition defense. That's going to be the key of the game for the BYU Cougars. They need to get back in transition and don't turn over the ball. Like one thing my coaches always says, like I'd rather have a dead ball turnover than a live ball turnover. You know, if a live ball turnover, they score on the other end. Dead ball turnover, play stops. You got to set your defense. So, dead ball turnover is better than live ball turnovers. Would rather you throw the ball out of bounds than throw it to the other defender and then they get a bucket on the other end. All right, Bulls went back down. Currently down 9. 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and then Rockets, I think, are down like 5 or something. Not looking good into the third quarter as well. I need them to win the margin, so that one might be cooked. Still have a little hope for the Bulls. Yeah, Bulls going on a little bit of a run because the Lakers don't like to play defense. Only down 7 now. All right, back out of the timeout. 7 straight weeks. Arizona's been number 1, and then BYU is 1-9 all time versus AP number 1. It's going to be 2-9 after tonight. Currently tied 24-24. 7:25 left in the first half. Great game so far. Super high scoring. I mean, did you expect any less from both these teams? Hit that, Richie. Richie needs to hit those threes. Good. AJ at the free throw line is a good thing. Oosh, Kevin, or whatever the new president, his name is Reese. Shane Reese, I think. Oosh, Reese. Or Shane. Oosh, Reese, Shane. That doesn't sound as good. Oosh, Shane. Yeah, this freshman class is loaded. They were talking about Keaton Wagler from Illinois. That Illinois. Oh, of course, and another turnover. You just can't do that. You can't do that. Can't. Inbounds pass after Arizona scores. Carelessly throw the ball. Rob's not looking. Jaden Bradley steals the ball. Easy layup. Just can't do that. Too much dribbling. Too much dribbling. Hit that, Kennard. Beating themselves right now, BYU. BYU already at, I guess both teams at 5 fouls now, 6 fouls for BYU. Dang, Ahmed already has 3 fouls. He needs to stop fouling. Arizona by 4 now after they hit those 2 free throws. And the Bulls are back down by 15. That's what happens when you bet on the Bulls sometimes. Nice. So next foul, BYU using the bonus. Yeah, well, AJ fouled, so going to free throw line. So good at just drawing a foul. Missed free throws hurt you down the stretch. Rebound. Had to grab the ball, my guy. Oh, good block. Kata. Man, volleyball's in his jeans, you know. Let's spike that ball. Yeah, I saw that, AJ. The shot. I need to get legs on it. Leaving it short. Nice. 5-point lead now. Arizona. Yep. 7-point game now. Not good. Finish the half strong. Back transition. Who's going to take that? Oh, good block. What? They just called a goaltend on that block? I mean, they're talking about it's reviewable, which I will say, call it, review it. It's probably not going to be a goaltend. And then BYU had possession. It just sucked because BYU literally had the ball and was about to score on the other end. Man, but what a game so far. BYU, like I mentioned, transition, turnovers. That's name of the game for them. Clean that up. Really good chance to win the game. Don't clean that up. Arizona's just too good. Turn this foot warmer right. Feet are starting to get cold. It's chilly outside. It's like in the teens. Pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Rocket up by 2. But they have to literally blow them out. So it might still hit. They did count the basket. Wow, it was goaltending. Why? 9-point lead for Arizona now. Wow. Diane won. Hit him in the elbow. Another turnover. And then they foul 1-on-1 bonus. Turnovers, man. It was a good last second Wildcat. What, they couldn't review the goaltend? That's what they're talking about. They couldn't review the goaltend after like going into timeout. It's literally like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Ah, turnover. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, it's turnovers, man. Pull the stats. Stop watching these games. Let's look at team stats right now. Yeah, man. BYU 8 turnovers, Arizona 2. Points off turnovers 13 for Arizona, 0 for BYU. That's the game right there. It's turnovers. Yeah, turnovers. Name of the game. Fast break points 12 for Arizona, 2 for BYU. They're just getting easy points. And you can't like Richie and Rob are gonna have to start contributing a little bit more. Plus the other players, AJ can't do everything. I know he's the best player, but Burrs is playing great right now. Bradley hits a pull jumper. 13-point lead. Nice, Bosco. Nice little turnaround layup. Just gotta get stops. Get it under 10 by halftime. BYU is always a second half team. Just gotta clean up the turnovers. It lets me double down on BYU. Great. Riley's hitting those pull-ups. Man, yeah, Arizona's playing great right now. Yeah, current all those like go through the current box score right now. I mean, Arizona's shooting 52% from the field versus BYU 35, and then you got Jaden Bradley with 17 points already. Burries has 19 points. Uh, those are two big scores for Arizona. They basically have like all their points. And then yeah, BYU AJ has 15 points. He has half the points. Richie 7. Everyone else kind of like 2. Boscovich is the third leading scorer with 5. That's not good. You can't win like that. Richie. 2 for 1. I mean, that's a decent look, you know. That's the thing. Richie needs to hit his threes. Neil's only hit one for like five, I want to say, so far this game. Yeah, one for three actually. So a little bit better, but still. They're gonna do a review. There's some pushing and shoving. I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is like Kata kind of like came in. I feel like Kata's probably gonna get a technical. Uh, I would assume someone else from BYU is gonna get it, or Arizona's gonna have to get a technical. Like they're showing the replay right now. So looks like they had a jump ball. Oh, yeah. Did he move kind of like threw his hand a little bit? I don't know if you call that a punch or whatever, a throw. And then Awaka like kicked him with his leg. But I think they'll get moved with a little bit too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think what it should be is just like a double technical, like Moop and then uh, Awaka. It just sucks because that counts as a personal foul. All right, Rockets up 11, 6 minutes left. Good cover. Bulls not looking good. They're down 11 with 7 minutes. I'm kind of afraid they're going to give something to Kaba because Kaba kind of like did something to like the guy on the side as well. Let's call it a double technical, double Moop and Waka. I think that's fair, honestly. Yeah, I think it's the right call. Wow, they called one on Kada. Thought they were going to put one, but it's not good that Kada picked up the foul. I don't know what's more important, Moop or Kada getting that foul. Well, Waka has 3 fouls. I don't know how many fouls Kada has. They got Isaiah Collier there, a couple Jazz players. Um, step back three. Not the best shot you want, but 13. Let's see what the lines are right now. See if we can snipe a good deal. I have a feeling I'm gonna feel it's probably like 7, like 8.5, 7.5 for Arizona. 9.5. Yeah. Let's see. 9.5. It's juiced out of this world. Minus 125. Minus 9.5 or plus 9.5, minus 116 on Kalshi. We got plus 6.5, plus 134. I don't think it's that much. See the it's dropped to like 137. Might have to take this plus 9.5 minus 125 would be the best price. But then what's 6.5? Honestly, that might be the move. Plus 6.5, plus 134. Plus 143 now. Now it's minus 130 plus 135. Yeah, I'm gonna do the plus. Yeah, plus 6 point plus 6.5. Plus 140. That's what I played. Because like the extra 3 points, but like 50 points are big. Yeah, like obviously I hope you can come back. But obviously Arizona could put this score up as well. They're the number one team in the country, so I'm gambling a little bit here, you know. So there's money line right now for BYU. Is plus 527. Wow, these are crazy odds. So like plus 6.5. You know, recoup my money if I lose. And then, yeah, Chicago's not looking good. Houston's not looking good. I'm at both those, so might go be red for the day, unfortunately. But plus, what's happened. Yesterday, I had a pretty good day. I mean, I only bet Portland sudden touchdown, so made money there. 1 for 1. All right, but let me go over stats. So, yeah, leading scorer for the game is Braden Burries with 19 points, followed by Jaden Bradley with 17, and then you got AJ Devanta with 15. Yeah, Arizona's just clearly shown themselves as the better team, as the number one team in the country right now. Shooting 50% from the field. Yeah, I've only shot 8 threes and made 2 of them. So they don't shoot a ton of threes, or at least this game they're not shooting a ton of threes. Just because they're getting a ton in transition, getting easy buckets in the paint, points in the paint. They're second in the nation behind Gonzaga. You know what Gonzaga has with their 2 bigs, Graham Ike and Jaden Huff. So getting to the free throw line as well, it's pretty even split between Arizona and BYU. Arizona 8 for 9 from the free throw line. BYU 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Rebounds pretty even. Offense rebounds, BYU has shot more threes. If you're BYU want to win this game, you got to hit threes. You got to. Yeah, turnovers is the name of the game. 2 for Arizona, and then 9 for BYU. Points off of turnovers, 13 for Arizona, 0 for BYU. Fast break points, 12-2 in favor of Arizona. Points in the paint, 22-12. That's also a big story as well. Yeah, name of the game. BYU, second half, what you need to do is just don't turn the ball over and transition defense. Eventually, your threes are going to fall. You're a really good three-point shooting team. So limit the turnovers and get back in transition. That is your name of the game. You can't give Arizona easy points. You got to make them tough. Get stops because I know BYU can do it. And then Arizona's name of the game is just keep doing what you're doing. Turn BYU over a little bit. Double AJ. Double when you see advantageously to double. Get them a couple steals. Push in transition. And don't let the crowd get into the game. Because once you get the crowd into the game at Provo, it's a tough environment. It'll be interesting. And then Arizona, keep doing what you're doing. Keep pounding the paint right now. Not much to say. Arizona has shown up so far. BYU not so much, but you got to give credit to Arizona. I think my stream is kind of going in and out a little bit, so I am lowering the quality of what I'm watching. Eventually, get to the point, where I just have PC run everything smoothly. I can run 50 programs at the same time, but then also it'd be nice to have separate. Like if I need to pull up a game or watch a game on something, I have a laptop, I have an iPad to watch it on. So hopefully, switching that something where the stream I'm watching is lower quality. Hopefully, that solves the problem. But not good for a tell you that. Great. Things are kind of going in and out for me. All right. Halftime right now. Update on my NBA bets. Lakers telling me right now they're ahead 9, 3:15 left. Not good news for my Bulls. They're most likely going to lose. Rockets not looking either. Up 6 with less than 3 minutes left. Need them to cover 11 and a half. It's not going to happen. So it is what it is. Going to probably go for 2. And now Lakers are up 14. I can't bet on these Bulls. Whenever you bet against them, they win. And you bet on them, they lose. Story of the Bulls right there. Bulls have been playing very well. This is halftime right now, so not a ton to discuss at the moment. But like stopped working. But where I'm watching on Hulu. All right, second half's about to start. Down, boys. I didn't want money line this time because not looking too good for the Cougs. I bet money line pregame and ended up going Cougs plus 6.5. So I'm hoping for at least them being the game. There's my stream pausing again. Let's see if I just reload this. See what happens. If I have to resort to, I'll watch it on my. All right, it's taking forever to load. All right. No. In Espanol. No, in English. There we go. I think I just got a notification probably for the Lakers game. Yep. Lakers won by. We need Luca back. Text you. All right, I apologize, guys. Technical difficulties. All right, 11-point game. I don't know what happened, but you got to hit the three. You got to hit threes. Once you start hitting threes, it changes the game right there. So Kennard Davis was there at 3. So 8-point game now. Arizona 44, 36. Get a turnover. Yeah, got over. Go. And now the good like that foul on Richie, but Arizona had 2 guys that were cherry picked back. So Richie had no really option other than the foul. So turnovers. Here we go again. Yeah, this isn't gonna get. Yeah. All right, 46. Burries hit that 3 for Arizona. God, man. 10-point game. No, Saunders. Rich traveled. Turnovers, man. I will say a dead ball turnover is better than a live ball. But still, turnover nonetheless. He gets out by AJ. Tough call right there. It's good defense by AJ. Australian Open predictions. Not gonna lie, I'm not a tennis guy at all. My guy's he's the tennis wizard. He tried to explain tennis to me, and I. So, yeah, I don't know when. I know the Australian Open's like happening right now, but I don't know when it ends. I'm sure our next stream, our next episode, maybe probably tomorrow, I'll have him do a little section on it. So tune in for that, Taylor. Yeah, he was talking about Australian Open predictions. I'm not a tennis guy, but Spencer is. So check out our next episode, probably tomorrow. All right. Second free throw. And of course, this is it. Hate to see it. makes the second one. Karma, man. Yeah, man. I get into tennis. I feel like I'm just too absorbed with when it even is the tennis season. 1v1 March Madness every week. That's what Taylor's talking about. Tennis. Maybe I need to get into tennis. What's the tennis season? I know it's year round. You know, what it is. AJ, nice move, just couldn't fit. So I'm just so confused with basketball and football right now. Football is obviously ending with the Super Bowl. Ooh, I think that might have gone off the Arizona guy. So I don't. Yeah, maybe I need to watch more tennis. Spencer, literally, my co-host, he bought the tennis channel so he can watch it and bet more. No defense. Karchenkov, straight line. Like, back run by the minimum. All right. I'm to watch it on my phone, I think. Well, Arizona, 341. Called timeout. All right. I'm gonna watch on my phone because, yeah, who's giving me issues? I'm gonna just have to, whenever start making a little bit more money on this, reinvest it, buy some YouTube TV, and then have like a proper like TV setup. Right now, I'm just kind of at my desk. I'm gonna actually use the spare bedroom for probably watch-alongs. Honestly, I think that would be a sick little watch-along area. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot, Taylor. Give it a shot. The season just started until November, basically. Oh, dang. So if it just, I'll watch this maybe. As long as they don't have me watching that, because I know unless they're playing in the U.S., there's some random country or like in the UK or like Australia or the opposite. I Arizona is what can you Ken Palms recently differential. You can't. Any age now, grows, man. Come on, Dave. You should have put me. I mean, I was on a walk on my freshman year. I made the walk. The every single. All right, out of commercial break, 16. Arizona currently up 50-41. Got yeah. Pete knocks down the jumper. 14-point lead for Arizona. Arizona looking real dominant right now. All right. Jump ball, BYU has possession. And then I guess it's another media timeout right now. Yeah, man, Arizona looks great right now. Like, give them all the credit in the world. BYU just all right. Out of TV timeout. Man, Arizona's guard play has been amazing. Burries and Bradley. I guess that's one weakness of BYU's game. I mean, I guess you could count AJ as like a second guard, but Richie like not being able to handle the ball like these other guys and put it on the deck and make a move, make a one-on-one move does kind of hurt them. Not a great one-on-one scorer. More of a good attack off of the closeout type of scorer. Wide open three for Arizona. With the rebounds, nice. BYU just struggling to score right now. Arizona's playing great defense. AJ, good elbow jumper. That's a spot. But you need to get stops to down 12. Get within 10 with the crowd going. It's a ball game. Good hands, Kaba. All right, attack, Richie. You got to attack. Just yeah. Good. Gets his own rebound. Love Richie's hustle. But yeah, good take. All right, dude. They just don't give AJ benefit of the doubt in that call. Oh, yeah. Jaden Bradley reached in. Looks like a foul. I think he actually did get both. Jaden Bradley going to the bench. BYU 11 turnovers. Like I said, that's the name of the game. Can't turn the ball over. 11-4. That's a big discrepancy. All right, got to capitalize off the turnover. AJ is using the speed. That's classic turbo cheese I love in 2K. You just kind of turbo pass around them. Yum. There's a soft hedge on their part. You got to play defense though. Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul, my guy. Ahmed, you got to keep your hands up. You can't go like this. They'll call foul every time. I'll walk with the end one. He's too deep post position. He got down there. 13-point game. Yeah, with that and one. Foul on another jump shot. He's a good player. You have to foul him. Try to play good defense on him. He'll either make the shot or you'll foul him. It's a free throw. Even points on the table. They're doing his first and second half splits. 63% from the field versus 48%. Second half versus first half. 3-point percentage, 54 compared to 19. Dude, he missed both free throws. You can't do that. You can't do that. Trying to come back. Nice steal. Nice steal. Turnover by Arizona. BYU out of bounds. that Bosco. Nope. Good offensive rebound. Hit that AJ. Three. Short. His legs, man. He needs to get more. He would be kind of tired playing all these minutes. $15-point game now. Waka scored inside. Just no offense from BYU. Don't foul AJ. Don't foul. Yeah. BYU just offense. They're getting some open looks. They're just not hitting them. And AJ can't. It's hard for him to do everything. You got to have other guys step up. Let's see what X is. I'm looking at X right now. A ton of people at the game. Obviously, you got the Utah Jazz players there. You got Danny Ainge there. Um, but you also have there's a five-star recruit there visiting at BYU. What's his name? Bruce Branch, five-star prospect, number one player in the class of 2027. Before reclassifying, now ranked number 6 in the class of 2026. So he's at the game tonight. Probably not the best showing to him. Obviously, ideally you'd be winning this game, but is what it is. Yeah, Arizona's backcourt first half, dude, 36 points, 4 steals, 0 turnovers. Man, if you're doing that, it's tough to lose. Dude, this guy's like, if Indiana loses tonight to BYU tonight, I will become Mormon. It's hilarious. That's true, honestly. Like, how many other NBA players and coaches are going to these college games? They're coming to the BYU's games. Dang, Bradley, so good with that mid range. 17-point game, not looking good for BYU. 11 minutes left. Hit that Bosco. Dude, BYU can't score to save their life right now. It's not pretty at all. Five for 22. They just get up, they press a little bit, get an easy dunk. 19-point game. Brutal watching right now. No offense right now, or defense, but mainly offense. You just can't score the ball. AJ's out. Where the points coming from? All right, you got Kennard Davis hitting a three. He can't hit more threes. You need to create something. It's hard to score inside on this Arizona team. I think Hope just comes back with a little floater. There's answer everything. Good defense being played on Richie. He hasn't done too much this game. Same with Rob Wright. Where's Rob Wright been? How many? Oh, what's his stat line? Yeah, Rob Wright, 4 points, paying 2 for 12, 0 for 4 for 3. That's tough. Yeah, even AJ, 6 for 18, 1 for 5 for 3. Richie needs to take a little bit more shots. 4 for 7, 1 for 4. Yeah, AJ misses another shot. And then Ahmed just fouled out. It's a tough showing for the Cougs at Provo against number one team. Like, I don't know, like reality speaking, it's like, can the Cougs compete against like the best of the best? I mean, they went toe to toe with UConn, but well, we also seen Iowa State getting blown out at home as well, and this is the number one team in the nation. So can't take away a ton from this game. Just gonna have to like, hey, we lost. The championship isn't won in the regular season. Regroup and you have a big game against Kansas in Lawrence later on this week. Win there and put yourself back in the conversation. Nice. Kostic hitting the three. Yeah, you got to give other guys some chances, find some solutions. Normal rotation guys aren't cutting it. Got to get the rebound. Walk is a beast down there. Arizona is a big team. A big team. You have a Walker coming off the bench for you. And Pete's a big guy too. Krivas is 7'2". Man, like that's tough to deal with. Kavakeda is a big guy, athletic guy, but he's only like 6'8", if that. He's just super athletic and thick. These guys are both like 6'10" plus and thick. $16-point game, 9 minutes left. They're just playing good defense with that. So it's just another three. There we go. Maybe that's the little spark that you needed. 13-point game. Get some stops. Hit some more threes. Got yourself a ball game again. Dang, they just have an answer for everything. And fouling disparity is pretty apparent too. You know, BYU currently 6 fouls. Arizona only 3. So next foul for BYU, Arizona's in the bonus. 8 minutes left. Not great. Karkinchov, this guy. Karchenkov, sorry. 6'7". Just a good utility player, good defender. AJ misses a 3. It's not a great shooting night for BYU. All right, it's under 8 timeout right now. But best thing you can do if you're BYU, try to get yourself back into the game. Get it under 10 points. Show that you still have fight. I think that's the best thing you can do as a for BYU. Just prove that you still have heart. And you lose the game, you lose the game. But play defense. Try to hit a couple more threes. But not looking good. My bets are not looking good either. It's going to be a very big red. I might go 1 for 4 today. And Yeah, Arizona can hang their hat on pretty defense. Holding BYU to 50 points right now, very impressive. 17-point game now. Richie three. It's a three. 14-point game. 7 minutes left. Oh, he turns over the ball. That's some energy back in the crowd. No. Oh, there's a foul. Richie's got hard. Wolf that is oh man. AJ tired. Yeah, such good. Been watching since getting Paramount Plus for UFC. All right, another foul. But there's an issue. 34. Nine for nine. For the line. Yeah, he just looked fantastic. 10 for 10. 14-point game. Three minutes of buffering. They all right, still. All right. He's a big dude. All right, Kennard Davis hits a 3. I mean, he's kind of showed up a little bit in the second half. 12 points, 4 for 7 3-pointers, 3-point range. 11-point game, 5 minutes left. They just got to get under that 10-point mark. Get some stops. Jaden Bradley comes down and hits a 3 in the corner. They just answer every single shot. It's the number 1 team in the nation. I guess they're supposed to do that. Dang, this Arizona team's good. $14-point game, under 5 minutes. Yeah. Try to make this a closer game. But Arizona just keeps on answering every single shot. Tough to beat, man. Tough to beat. Arizona's played a nearly perfect game, in my opinion. For how bad, you got to give credit to Arizona, obviously their defense, but for how bad BYU's been shooting and the turnovers, man, to still be kind of with the arm's length, like obviously it's not a close game right now, 14 points. And yeah, BYU just another turnover right there. You can't have those. Yeah, they call it out of bounds Arizona. I think that was off of a BYU guy, in my opinion, but it is what it is. AJ's been off. He needs to get something towards the basket, get a little rhythm going. Same with Richie. All right, Richie got fouled. They're just so good defensively inside. It's tough. They make you shoot these tough outside shots, and BYU can make them, but it's not a great shooting night from them. Richie makes the first one. It's kind of like too little, too late. Arizona defense just been playing great, perfect against this BYU team. And the free throws, man. I think they missed like 5 or 6 free throws. Obviously, you can't be perfect, but still, it's 5 or 6 points, potential points. Currently a 13-point game. It looks like they're trying to trap now on the ball screens. Get the ball out of Burry's hands. Looks like he traveled. All right. Under 4-minute timeout. Yeah. Arizona's going to come away with the victory on this one. Tough game for the Cougs. They just couldn't get really a ton going, and Arizona proving why they're the number 1 team in the nation. Come on the road and take care of business. BYU just going to have to take away, hey, they played really good defense. We're going to have to find some sets. some plays other than just AJ going one-on-one to, get easier baskets, solidify your turnovers. You had way too many turnovers. Double-digit turnovers cannot happen. And, hope you just hit more shots down the stretch and regroup and play a really good game against Kansas in Lawrence. I think that's all you can't really do. It's the gauntlet of the Big 12. Gotta shake it off. You have a bad loss and go play another top 10, top 20 team in 3 days. All right, coming out of the under 4 timeout, 13-point game. Cougs have the ball. Try to get an easy shot. If you can get a 3, then get one. If not, okay, I like that. Richie doing a little post up. Gets the easy left-hand layup. 11-point game. They're just gonna milk clock Arizona, so you have to get stops. If you don't get a quick steal, you gotta take some gambles here. You gotta get the rebound. Whatever you do, they shoot it, miss it, you gotta get the rebound. All right, Arizona gets stuck in a double team. Burries calls timeout. They got 3 seconds on the shot clock. 3:02 remaining in the game. Cougs down 11. They can make things interesting these last 3 minutes. It's far from over. For BYU, you just can't bail them out with a foul here. You can't. 3 seconds left. Can't bail them out with a foul, and you have to get the rebound. Those are what you really want to key in and focus on. Rebound. Oh my gosh. Cope hits a crazy jump shot. That's tough. That's the story of the game, Arizona hit some tough pull-ups, some tough shots. They play good defense. Yeah, that's tough. 3 seconds on the shot clock. He throws up a wild jumper. Kennard Davis is a 3. 10-point game. Got to get a stop. You got to get a stop and a rebound. Oh, Richie got caught up in the air and they called a foul on him. That's a tough one. He missed the first one. Lane violation again, Richie. Come on, dude. He missed the second one. I can't give him a freebie. This is it again. This 3 in a row. Timeout. BYU. And they can make things interesting. 2:05 left, 10-point game. They can make things very interesting here. But they're going to have to score, and then they're immediately going to have to start pressing. This is the only way that they can try to get back in the game. And maybe strategically foul people. Pete just missed 3 in a row. Maybe he gets the ball to him again, foul him again, make him go to the free throw line. Just try to extend the game a little bit. Hope for a couple missed free throws. And then you got to be solid on the offensive end. Oh, excuse me. Richie for 3. Bang! He hit it. Let's go. All right, you got to. They're not pressing? Like, what are they doing? Oh, yeah, I think they're running a little trap. Half-court trap. All right, 7-point game. Cougs on a 9-2 run the last 2:30. Just can't foul under low. Make him rotate. Nothing easy. All right, Jaden Bradley drove in, got fouled. Not ideal, but I'm getting tired. No lane violations. Makes the first one. Gotta hope for at least one miss. Slowly chip away. Makes both. So back to a 9-point game. Gotta go fast. And Richie shoots 3, misses, and they immediately foul. Yeah. Tough one to see.
Makes the first one. Yeah, it's too little too late. They should have tried to get it under 10 with like 10 minutes left. That was the goal, or even 7 minutes. Just 1 minute left in the game. It's too little too late. 11-point game. He makes both free throws. Kevin Young calls timeout. Yeah, Rob Wright did not have a good game today. 4 points. That's you can't have that. AJ got fouled on the 3. Got to make your free throws now. Yeah, AJ hasn't had a good shooting night either. But to be fair, he's kind of had to carry the team. Makes the first one. Misses the second one. Can't be doing that. Misses the third one. But they get the offensive rebound. Rob Wright hits a 3. He hit it. Let's go. 7-point game. Got to try to go for a quick steal. Oh, he got his hands on it too. BYU has added timeouts. Arizona has 1 timeout. Got a foul. Foul Waka. That was a good guy to foul, I'll tell you that. 7-point game, 82-75, 50 seconds left. Oh, Richie's fouled out. That's not good. That's not good. But end of the game, you kind of have to do what you got to do. Foul out 18 points. Double bonus for Arizona, so they get shoot 2. Waka misses the first one. Makes the second one. 8-point game. Caba gets the rebound and one. Wow. Got the rebound and one. 6-point game. He can make it a 5-point game right here. 5 points. That's insane. 41.6 seconds left. Continuation foul, I guess. But he's not a good free throw shooter. So honestly, see if you can potentially get an offensive rebound off of this. Misses it, yeah. Oh. Rob Wright almost got the steal. Oh, they did get the steal. Oh. Ooh, that was a pretty hard foul on Burries. Rob Wright got the steal. AJ got the ball. He went up to lay it up, and Burries had a hard foul on him. They're going to review that. Oh, they call it an intentional foul. Wow. I think that might have been because he was already up in the air, and Burries just trying to like grab his arm to like take him down. Yeah. AJ was already going up, and he just grabbed his arm. He didn't try to go for the ball or anything. That's huge because that's 2 free throws and the ball, I want to say. I'm watching on my phone right now, so I'm going to turn on the sound but mute my mic. So what they're saying is it's probably going to be a flagrant one. I don't know. I think it's probably a flagrant one. Or they make the announcement. That is huge. It is a flagrant 1 foul, 2 shots, and the ball back. So AJ has a chance to cut the lead to 4, and then they get the ball back on top of that. Wild sequence what's happening right now. Wild. I agree with him. I think that was the right call. AJ went up for the air. Burries didn't go for the ball at all. He literally just grabbed his arm and pulled him down so he can get the shot up. I think that's flagrant, yeah. AJ makes the first one. Makes the second one. 4-point game. 4-point game, 35.4 seconds left. This is actually a wild ending. You go for the quick 2 or you try to 3? Get the ball back to AJ, obviously. AJ's driving to the bucket. No, he tries to attack the rim, but doesn't get the call. Not really even that close to going in, and they foul immediately. I think Burries is going to the line. I know he had to go quick, so I don't necessarily blame him for driving in, trying to draw a foul. Now there was contact, but he kind of faded away from the contact. So that was a good no call, in my opinion. Burries to the line. Makes the first one. Misses the second. Gotta go. 5-point game. Lob to Keita. 19.4 seconds left. We got a 3-point game on our hands. We got a 1-possession game. We got a 1-possession game in Provo. Offensive foul. They got an offensive foul on Jaden Bradley. What is going on right now? This is wild. BYU Cougars have a chance to tie the game right now. A chance to tie the game. 19.4 seconds. What? This is wild. I want to say they were literally down 11 points with like less than a minute or less than 2 minutes left. There was like a minute 30 seconds left in the game, and they're down to 1-possession game, 3 points down with the ball, 19 seconds left. Running really good play, KY. I hate to have Richie Saunders out at this point of the game, but it is what it is. Try to get AJ the ball. AJ shoots a 3, misses. Oh, Cable with a rebound, puts it back. Ooh, 1-point game, 15 seconds left. If Iwaka gets the ball, immediately fouling him. Oh, what the jump ball. BYU has the ball back. Let's go. Joe, what is happening right now? Oh my gosh, this is wild. Let's go. Oh, my roommate's in his room right now. He's probably like, what the hell is going on right now? Oh, literally, BYU has a chance to win the game right here. 11 seconds left. If I'm BYU, I am waiting to the very last shot. I don't want Arizona to have a single chance. I know in college you don't have the ability to advance the ball, but I'm taking the last shot. I'm putting the ball into AJ DeMance's hands. Whether he takes a shot, passes it, make him to make the decision, win this freaking game right here. I might just put this on audio so y'all can hear it. Hopefully I don't get like it's further along in the stream. Don't get like copyright issues for literally like 10 seconds worth of their broadcast. But man, dude, this is wild right now. This is wild. Arizona just took a timeout. Tommy Lloyd took a timeout. All right, I'm going to play the audio. I don't even freaking care at this point. 11.6 seconds left. Arizona 84, BYU 83. BYU has the ball to win the game against number 1 Arizona, who's 20-0 overall, 7-0. Boscovich, baseline. Give it to Rob Wright in the backcourt. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh, he got blocked. Oh, what is that play call? Give the ball to AJ. I know AJ's kind of a decoy, but still. I don't like. Rob actually had a decent look at it, but they've just dominated that paint defense all night. Braden Burries comes, great block from that backside. Yeah, that's a great defensive point, honestly, at that point. And then he gets the ball and he makes the first free throw. So let me turn off the audio right there for a second. Oh, why? But they still have a chance to tie the game. There's just 2 seconds left. And if they miss this, I mean, their coach is saying don't foul, obviously. Well, they actually might foul if they go up by 3. Okay, he makes both. All right. Rob, right from... No, it's not close. Man, what a game. What a game. BYU had it. They had it. I mean, I honestly, even BYU in the position to be able to win the game is incredible. They literally were down 11 points with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game. Like, you got to give props to BYU, not quitting. They had a chance to win the game. They actually got the shot off, but to not even have it, to get blocked and stuff, that's just a great play from Burries on the other end. But yeah, I mean, I guess you'd say this is very similar to the UConn game. Obviously, all the players are healthy this time at being at home, but man, what a game. I covered the +6.5 when I played on halftime. So instead of going 1-5, or 1-4, 1-4, I ended up going 2-3. So I'll take it. What a game. I'm glad I got that on stream. Please give me a like, subscribe to the channel. I would love to do more of these watch alongs. I think they're fun. That was a crazy game. So I'll leave it at that. I'm going to bed. I'm emotionally drained right now. But what a game. What a game. Sad it didn't come out in our favor, but it is what it is. Peace out. Go Cougs.